just rage unchained beneath my skin.
Lost control. I used to feel sky bleeds where sun once burned. Steel and flesh, the lines have turned. No more kings, no flags to raise. Only ash and toxic haze. We built this throne with fire and hate. Now we rot beneath its weight. Ashes and iron, that's all that remains. Power through violence, truth through pain. No God, no mercy, no saving grace. Only the strong survive this place. Skulls adorn the towers high. Silent prayers lost in the sky. Brother kills for rusted bread. This is the world we made instead. Worms of war now rule the land. Justice burned by bloody hands. Ashes and iron, that's all that remains. Power through violence, truth through pain. No God, no mercy, no saving grace. Only the strong survive this place. No more warnings, no more lies. The smoke still rises from our cries. History's dead and hope has drowned. We wear the silence like a crown. Ashes and iron, that's all that remains. Power through violence, truth through pain. No God, no mercy, no saving grace.
accept my fate. Biting down, I taste the steel. Nothing left that's ever real. Mirror cracks, I see his face. The beast I built has found its place. Feeding the beast, I lose control. Bleeding out what once was whole. No more fear, just endless feast. A soul devoured, feeding the beast. Just shattered screams and children's cries. Steel and fire, man-made tombs. Cities turn to dust and ruins. We built our throne on blood and gold. Now reap the end that we foretold. Beneath the ashes, nothing grows. Only silence where the river flows. We burn the sky to light our greed. Now we choke on what we need. Skies were blue, now stained with sin. Digging graves we're buried in. Oil-stained hands and hollow vows. No future left to save us now. We crowned ourselves as gods on earth, but killed the womb that gave us
sound of ending things. Beneath the ashes, nothing grows, only silence where the river flows. We burn the sky to light our greed. Now we
and shift the iron hand. Revolt begins when you take a stand. You're not alone inside the cage. Feed your fear and burn your rage. System slave, rise or fall. Your back's against the bloody wall. Break the chains, ignite the flame. Refuse to play their wicked game. This isn't freedom, it's disguise. You bleed beneath the flag of lies. They own your work, they steal your breath. They feed you slow with silent death. System slave, rise or fall. Your back's against the bloody wall. Beneath this crown of fire and dust, of buried dreams I used to trust. They sang of honor carved in steel, but glory bleeds when wounds won't heal. Each step I take on sacred land is paid by blood from my own hand. These thorns of glory pierce so deep. The price of kings is what I keep. The flag still wave, but I'm not free. My war lives on inside of me. I burn the bridges I once crossed. For every wind, there's something lost. The silence screams within my bones. A hero carved in brittle stone. They built their songs upon my pain, but no one sees the acid rain. These thorns of glory pierce so deep. The price of kings is what I keep. The flag still wave, but I'm not free. My war lives on inside of me. I see their tears, I hear their praise, but I'm still trapped in yesterday. No honor left inside this shell. I walk through heaven into hell. These thorns of glory pierce so deep. The price of kings is what I keep. The medals shine, but they don't see. I gave my soul for victory. gentle sleep, while sowing graves 6 inches deep. He hums a song to calm the fight. Then kills the fire, dims the light. his boots, you cheer his name.